case anybody's been wondering why I haven't shown the ticket counter out in front of the theater. Yeah. It's been like that for a couple weeks now. Hey, wait a minute.
Spoiler alert! About 5 minutes into the movie, you're gonna have to go to the bathroom. That's why Charmin is giving you this opportunity to go now, before the show starts. Charmin, the unofficial sponsor of the pre-show Go.
Amazon delivery drones are back, and this time they're pissed. It's just a chemical peel, they say.
I know I'm probably gonna jinx it, but I think I'm gonna have this theater to myself for once. Yeah, I jinxed it. An old lady and her nephew and I guess her grandson came into the theater after I stopped recording. So yeah, Secret Life of Pets 2 was strange, to say the least. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. I mean, for the most part, it was okay. I mean, when you see my first impressions video, I'll explain everything I felt that was kind of off about it, but yeah, that was a strange movie, to say the least. Definitely lackluster compared to the first movie, but like I said, I didn't hate it, but I didn't like it either. Didn't love it, I should say. And with all that said, let's head over to Best Buy now. Now, I don't know if there's going to be anything I want in there because I bought everything in that big June 4th haul I did. But I'll go in there and take a look. I haven't been there the last couple of weeks, so maybe, you never know. Maybe they'll have some in here. I am curious about one thing, and I'll show you that when we get in there, because it's a movie that came out last year. I'm going to see how much it is, because if it's... I saw it online for a much higher price. If it's the same price here, I'll think about getting it somewhere else, but I'll show you when we get inside. I gotta say, it turned out to be a really nice day today. It's not too hot out. It's about, 75 degrees for the most part. It's supposed to be mostly cloudy today. It's supposed to get up to 80. It's not sticky out, which is good. What the heck is that over there? But yeah, it's not too cold. It's not too warm out. I wish it could be like this all day, every summer. Or honestly, I'm tired of the heat. I'm tired of it raining every day. Not even raining, storming every day. I want to see what this car is over here. This is a weird-looking car over here. Hold on. Doesn't even look like a real car, honestly. Weird. Here it is. Meg on Blu-ray, on 4K Blu-ray, Steelbook, for $37.99. There you go, Who Framed Roger Rabbit for $6. That's a good deal. These are all good deals. Too bad I own most of these. There's a good deal. Last Shift for $10.99. Actually, I do want to get these movies on Blu-ray, hopefully without Sum of All Fears. It's $18.99. There's a lot of good deals over here. That's tempting. That right there is tempting. I already own that one. I'm just looking right now. That's kind of cool.
car.
Tastes like chicken. Repeat after me, kid. Hakuna Matata.
Can we please keep him? I promise I'll walk him every day. If he makes a little mess, I'll clean it up.
These are all the toys for the new Lion King movie. Does this one talk? Oh, this one you gotta press the paw. Look into its eyes. That is very disturbing. Just turn around and that's the thing you see on the back of the box. I'm actually gonna do it.
So what's first? Give orders for the hunt? Chase away evil intruders?
I think I'll do it. But I'll probably hate myself in the morning. That car, by the way, is a Mazda MX-5, so... Anyway, I did go into Best Buy, and I did buy some stuff, which... Honestly, I'm kind of surprised by. I would not expect to find anything in there, but... I'll wait until I get out of this wind to show you what I got. You can see one of the things I bought already. Okay, now I'll show you what I got. So, first off, I got the Waterboy on Blu-ray, which you saw in there. It was $7, which also it was for the DVD as well. I actually really enjoyed this movie. It took me a long time to get the DVD for it. I got it at Cash and Culture a couple months ago, so I'm curious to see how this looks on Blu-ray. I mean, it's not a great movie, but it is a really funny movie. It's one of Adam Sandler's better comedies. And I figured, you know what, for $7, that's kind of worth it. They had some weird, those weird ones though. The DVD and the Blu-rays were $7 a piece. I think there was another one in there. I think it was, I remember right, I think it was Pearl Harbor. I think they had on DVD and Blu-ray both for $7 individually. So that was weird. So that's interesting. So that's the Waterboy. Pick that one up. This was the big surprise of the day so far. Was Castle Rock on Blu-ray for $10.99. They had a really good deal on the Warner Brothers Blu-rays and 4K combo packs. Like in there, they had new releases Lego Movie 2, Creed 2, The Mule. On regular Blu-ray, they were $14.99, and the 4Ks were $19.99. So, but yeah, I really enjoyed this show. This was a Hulu show. Stephen King and J.J. Abrams. Really great show, great cast. Bill Skarsgård is in this. Who else is in here? Yeah, no. Trying to see if any of these guys look familiar. That's Bill Skarsgård right there. So, but yeah, there's a great cast in here. I don't know them off the top of my head right now, but this was a great show that I found on Hulu last year. It was one of my favorite shows of last year. Picked that up, and that was $10.99. The TV shows also were had pretty good deals on those too. Rick and Morty season 3 on Blu-ray was like $13, I think. And Supergirl, Arrow, The Flash, their seasons were $15. This last one here, this is the thing I was talking about before. The movie I was looking for. I know I probably overpaid for this movie, and I thought to myself, should I get this one or not? But yeah, I got the Meg on 4K combo pack, and because it was the combo pack, I think that's what made me decide, yeah, I should probably get this, because not only is this the Blu-ray combo pack, the 4K Ultra HD, but you also get the Blu-ray itself, the digital copy, and it was a Best Buy exclusive steelbook. It was the last one in the store. I think it's been there since this came out on Blu-ray back in December, I think December, but yeah, it was $37.99. I even admit that I probably overpaid a little too much for this, but you know what? It's a steelbook. It'll pay dividends in the end. Plus, I know at some point I'm probably going to get a 4K Ultra HD player down the line, because I said the same thing about DVDs and Blu-rays, and then look what happened there. So yeah, this was $38. I know I could have gotten a better deal. I might still, if I could find this cheaper, like if I go to Half Price Books and they have the steelbook there, then I can, got bikers down there. So many strange things happening today. But yeah, like I said, I know I probably didn't get a good deal on this one, but you know what? I wanted to watch this movie again. I don't usually like these shark movies, honestly, but I had a good time watching this one when I saw this last year, so good to know that I actually have a physical copy of it. But like I said, if I find this at a better deal, I'll probably take this back up to Best Buy later on in the day, because I'm going to go to Half Price Books later today. It's over, Leon. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the rumors are indeed true. Burlington is moving from behind the mall over to this complex. And up there, where those porta potties are, that's where it's going to be at. I'll show you that as we come back from Half Price Books. But yeah, the rumors are true. That's where that's going to be going. It's hard to believe we're coming up on 1 year since Toys R Us closed over here. It's June 26th, I think, of last year, because I know the video I did of the last day of Toys R Us was the weekend Jurassic World 2 came out, which was the 22nd. Still an empty space. Hopefully they'll put something there soon. You still see the sign and everything. And they're already preparing for Burlington to come here. I'm going to go into Ollie's real quick. Ollie's hasn't been lucky when it comes to new DVDs and Blu-rays. I'm going to see if they... Maybe my luck will change today. Maybe my luck will change today. My luck did not change. They had the same DVDs and Blu-rays they had in there since the store opened in 2017. Half off, though. So, if you're looking for any discount HBO titles or Mill Creek titles, they've got them in there for a pretty good price. But they get everything else in there, but they can't get new DVDs and Blu-rays, so I don't get it. Anyway. Okay, change of plans. My phone needs to charge, so I'm going to go over here and get some lunch at Fulcelli Pizza, because they have a special going on where you buy one piece, it's a small one-topping pizza, and you get a drink, and both of that is $6, so is it on the door here? $7.99. That's what we're going to get. Fancy motherfucker. Got a fancy plate today. Metal plate. There it is. Yeah. Alright, now we're going to Half Price Books. So yeah, my phone's a little bit better charged, so I can at least get some more footage for you, but yeah, my phone was getting down there, around 30%, which I could have kept going, but you know what? I figure I go in there, get something to eat for lunch, and then get my phone back up to about a decent amount. It's at 60% right now, so let's go to Half Price Books. Here we go, Half Price Books. This is promising. That's even more promising because that's $150 on Amazon. And a used copy is $80. I think I might actually get this. Here's a pretty good triple feature set here. Planes, Trains, and Automobiles Vacation, European Vacation for $10. I have all those movies though, unfortunately. Oh God. Oh God. Look away, people. Look away. It's Roberto Benigni's Pinocchio. No. It's back. It's even back. There you go. Watch this. Or better yet, no. You know what? Just watch that instead. How much is this? $25. The name's Murphy, scumbag. There's the Steelbook one. Ooh. We'll just pretend 3 doesn't exist. From the creator of Chernobyl. Where is he? There he is. Craig Mazin. Guy who made Chernobyl on HBO made this. was it? $6. Alrighty guys, I just came out of Half Price Books and I'm happy right now. I found a lot of good deals in there. Start off with this right here. I found this while I was looking around. It's a... Get it out, here it is. There we go. It's a Stitch key holder. It's a Stitch key holder, which is that right there. Not only does it hold your keys, but it holds your cell phone, your glasses, your wallet, cards. It says right here, snaps easily in and out of this the detachable durable scrum keychain, which is right there. Snaps easily in and out of place, so like your Ohana, nothing ever gets forgotten or left behind. Then on the back, that's what it looks like after taking it out of the packaging. Multifunctional base equipped with a removable sunglass post, phone support drawer. Thanks to his enhanced strength and pedestal for destruction, the Wrecked Kitchen doubles as a zone for your important items. So they also had a Beauty and the Beast one in there too, which was $20. I paid $25 for this. And Stitch is my favorite Disney character, so I felt this was well worth the price. At least for me. So that's one of the things I bought. Next up, I did end up buying the Lego Batman movie making of book, which was $10, originally $25. And I love the Lego Batman movie. It's one of my favorite animated films of the decade, along with the Lego movie. And I got a chance to look inside here, and I knew I had to have this book. This is just a great looking book that shows you the making of the film. Plus, also some of the puns and jokes from the film are in this book. Let me see if I can find it without dropping this. Like this right here. This is why I bought it, because look at these. The basketball player, the Boo Batman, Krampus Bat, the Patriot, Saint Patrick, stuff like that. And where's the other one? Let's see. There's one in here with the... That's good. Here it is. Musk of the Phantasm. So yeah, I definitely can't wait to read this whole thing. It was like I said, $10. Originally $25. And then the big one, the big thing that made this trip out to Half Price Books all worth it. And that's this puppy right here. The Columbia Pictures Best Picture Collection, which has 11 films, all won a total of 64 Academy Awards, but 11 movies are on here. All of them won Best Picture, including It Happened One Night, You Can't Take It With You, All the King's Men, From Here to Eternity, On the Waterfront, Bridge of the River Kwai, Lawrence of Arabia, Man for All Seasons, Oliver, Kramer vs. Kramer, and Gandhi. But here's the best thing about this set. Guess how it's cost me $60. Now, I know that sounds expensive, but I went on Amazon before I went through there, and like I said when I found it, this is going for $150 for a new copy on Amazon, but for a used copy, it's $79.99. So I basically paid $20 less at Half Price Books instead of going to Amazon to get a used copy of this. So that's the best deal I found today, because this is something I've been wanting to get for a long time. Finally took it off my wish list after so many years, thinking I'm probably never going to get around to it, but then I find it at Half Price Books, so that's my favorite buy. That's my favorite buy of the day so far. I'm very happy I found this. And there she is, the new Burlington. So that's going to go right where the Babies R Us used to be at, and honestly, this is probably a better place for it than behind the mall, because now you actually have it close by the convention center and where people can actually see it. And hopefully this means that they'll have a bigger selection than what they have now currently in the Burlington behind the mall. Because the last couple times I've been there, they have not had as many big things many good deals in there. Like the shirts that I usually get from here or there's not that many of them. The toys are, they didn't get as many toys. They don't have as much shirts or just that shirts, DVDs and Blu-rays that they had over at the other store. The last couple times I've been in there. So honestly, I think that's going to be a better space for it. And I'm wondering when that's going to open. Probably around the time the Steel City Con comes around in August or sometime in the fall for maybe back to school maybe. But there is the new location for Burlington. I should also point out that Columbia Pictures box set I showed you, it looked like it was already open, but they opened it up at the register at half price, folks, to make sure all the discs were in there. So when I found it, it was wrapped up in in like the plastic packaging. It's a used box set, but they just checked it to make sure that the discs were in there. They were in there, so just to get that out of the way right now, because I didn't mention it when I showed you guys that. I think I'm done buying enough stuff in the mall here today. However, there's still one more thing I need to get before I go home, and you will see that special. It's something special, and hopefully they'll have it at this place I'm going to, and I will show you what it is at the end of the video, so stay tuned. You guys ready for this? Check this out. Oh yeah, I got Captain Marvel on Blu-ray a couple of days early. I actually picked this up at the Exchange. Now, I will tell you, this was a little bit overpriced. I paid $30 for this. By the way, we're shooting this in my bathroom because there's light, because the light's better in here. But I'll tell you why I paid $30 for it at the Exchange. I figure this is probably going to be $25 whenever it comes out on Tuesday at Best Buy or Target. So when I lose about $6 over this, but yeah, the Exchange has done this over probably the last decade. They usually get the newest releases in on Saturday, and if you go there like after 5 o'clock or so, you can usually get those movies there a couple of days early. You do have to pay a little extra for it because, like I said, it's $30. But like if you bring in movies to trade and all that, and you can use the credit towards that, it kind of pays off in the end. I didn't do it this time around, but I know for a fact that I've done this before in the past, and I've usually done it to get these movies at a little bit of a discounted price. So I will tell you that Captain Marvel's probably one of my least favorite movies in the MCU, but I figured, you know what, if I can get this early it'll help me next week whenever I have to go up there and get some new movies, because there's going to be new movies coming out next week anyway. So plus they won't have a steelbook. They won't have a steelbook for the regular Blu-ray version, but they will have one for the 4K version, which I'm trying not to buy too many of the 4K Blu-rays yet until I actually get a player. The only reason I did it for the make was because I wanted to watch that movie soon, which I'm probably going to do either today or tomorrow, and I'll probably watch this tomorrow as well. So there you go. That's the big surprise. I got Captain Marvel a couple of days early at the Exchange for $30. But like I said, you could bring in old DVDs and Blu-rays, store credit, probably take it down to a lot more, and the dividend pays for itself. The dividend pays for itself. You know what I'm trying to say here. Say hi to my dog. If you even got it. Can we... There he is. Say hi to the Wolfjacks. It's just me and him right now. And also because today is the 35th anniversary of Ghostbusters release, I wanted to show off this. I actually got this autograph from Ernie Hudson back at the Steel City Con almost 10 years ago, I think. I can't remember which one it was exactly, but what am I saying, 10 years ago? It might have been about, half that, maybe 5-6 years ago. So there's that. Ernie Hudson signed that for me, and he's going to be at the next Steel City Con in August, so looking forward to see him again. Say hi again to the people, Jax. Just wanted to show that off. Okay.
I am so sorry. I just can't imagine you waiting for the sir, looking in the mirror and in all seriousness saying to yourself, you know what would be a really kick-ass name? What was your second choice? Scrotum hat. We're killing you first. Jumps at a time. I know that. We're about to do 700.
One of them is to go to a commercial on.
What? You look like Mary Poppins. Is he cool? Hell yeah, he's cool. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all!
And that right there was a better sequel than Mary Poppins Returns.